Hey guys, so let's take a quick look into the header settings that we have for Crowd 2. And before we get started and go into the details of all of these options, I do want to point out that there are four different layouts for the slideshow that will not inherit any of the following layouts. And essentially, these are the first four layouts of our slideshow. So there's type A, B, C, and D that are completely hard-coded and once again do not inherit the following settings. Okay, so just to show you a quick example, as you can see here, we have a type E selected, and this is the current layout that it inherits, which is the one that we've selected in our header settings. If we switch over to type A, and I'll just update the following page and refresh this, you will see that the following page already has a different header, and the menu is very different from what we've set it originally. However, if we head on over to our contact page, the contact page has the header layout that is selected within our header settings. Okay, so it's only the first four slideshow layouts that will not inherit the header settings that you select within the flow theme area. Okay, so now that this is covered, let's head on over to our header options. So we'll go to our next section, which is called options, and over here we have a quick overview of the components for our header. So under letter A, we have all of the settings for our logo. Under letter B, we have all of the settings for menu, and under section B.2, we have all of the settings for our menu dropdown. Alright, now before we dive into the logo settings, here we have a section that's called Elements Color. The Elements Color is basically this section over here. It's the color of all of the content of your header on regular pages. This does not affect the color over your slideshow content, simply because for our slideshow content we have a separate button for the elements color. And the reason for this is because certain images may require a different type of color. Maybe it's a dark or a light image, and it just requires some playing around with colors and the fonts over that. Okay, so now that this is taken care of, let's dive into our logo settings. So we do have three different logo types. We have image logo, site title, and text logo. Each of these options has its own set of settings. The most common ones for all is essentially the logo width, and you can set that by simply dragging this little circle around. Okay, next off, we do have a separate video tutorial on all of our logo settings, so you can watch that separately and know which option would work best for you. As we scroll down, we then approach our section B, which is all of our menu related adjustments, and here you can adjust the menu font, so you can select a specific font style for your menus. Then you can decide whether or not you want to display the menu subtitles. If you do, enable this option, select the font, and you can add all of your menu subtitles by going over to Appearance, go over to Menus, unfold the following option, and here we have the title attribute, and this is essentially where you add that. Now, if for any reason you do not have this title attribute, unfold your screen options area, and here we can find the title attribute section, so make sure that this is enabled as well. Okay, next off, here we can also adjust all of the colors and the fonts related to our menu, basically. Alright, so everything here is all pretty simple and self-explanatory. It's just a matter of adjusting fonts, colors, and that's pretty much it. Okay, next off, let's head on over to our mobile header settings, and you can see that the options here are very similar. You can select fonts or the font colors. You can then select your logo width and then the font family for your mobile devices. Okay, and then also enable or disable search field and make color adjustments here as well. For the mobile menu pop-up, the concept is the same. You simply adjust fonts and colors within this area. Okay, so in terms of our header settings that we have for Crowd 2, this is it. We do hope this video helps, but also we do recommend that you watch our separate video for the logo settings specifically, as those do have a number of different settings within them. Okay, so thanks for watching this video, guys, and I'll see you around later.